welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my 25 bookish facts about me. I did a video like this a few years ago, so I will leave a link to the old video in the description below if you want to check it out. I thought I would do an updated video because there are some things that have changed and some new bookish facts. So here are 25 bookish facts about me. So number one is I now love audiobooks. In my last video, my last bookish facts video, I did mention that I struggle with getting into audiobooks, but I have since gotten into them, and now I love them and I read them a lot alongside with physical books. Like, I'll have the physical book in front of me and I'll be listening to the audiobook while reading the physical book. So I'm immersed in the story in two different forms. So yeah, I love audiobooks now. Number two, I hate to say, but I do get more attached to some book characters than I do to some people. Number three, I am a multi-book reader. I love reading multiple books at once. I am also a mood reader, so I will read whatever I'm in the mood for at that moment, which is also why I end up reading multiple books at once. Number five, rearranging and reorganizing my bookshelves are actually a lot of fun to me. Number six, I love colored pages. So you know how some books like Six of Crows or Cricket Kingdom have colored pages that are red and black? I really like books with colored pages. I do not like mass market paperbacks. I don't own very many. I have, I think, one mass market paperback. I just don't like reading from them. They're too small, I think, and you always end up having to break the spines when you read them. Number eight, it drives me nuts. And I've said this in my last 25 bookish facts about me video, but it drives me nuts when book series don't match. When they change the cover of the books halfway through and the covers don't match, that drives me crazy. I cannot have hardcover books and paperback books of a series. I have to have either the whole series in hardcover or the whole series in paperback, but I can't have half in hardcover, half in paperback. That drives me nuts and annoys me. Cover changes drive me nuts and annoys me. My books, my series, they have to match. Fact number 9, I have over 200 books on my physical TBR list, and I am perfectly okay with that. I literally buy huge tote bags just to take a bunch of books with me when I'm traveling anywhere. And so I remember a few years ago when my family and I, we were going to Paris, and I remember I went to Charmin Charlie's, which is a huge, really cool, awesome accessory store. And I went into Charmin Charlie's and I was like, I need to find the biggest bag here that I can take with me. And I found a pretty big black bag at the time, and I remember just filling that up with books and taking that with me on our trip to Paris. And then, of course, after a couple years, that bag has gotten worn and torn. So I think this was like last year, maybe. I went back to Charmin Charlie's and I was like, I need a new big bag, a new big tote. And I found one that was even bigger than the one I got for my Paris trip. I found a white one that was even bigger, and I was like, Yes! All the books. So, yeah, I take a lot of books with me when I'm traveling anywhere. Number 11, I do not always think the book is better than the movie. Sometimes the movie or the show is actually better than the book. I always take the dust jackets off my hardcover books before I start reading them. Also, if I lend out any hardcover books, I will take the dust jacket off of it before I let someone borrow it. So if you ask to borrow a book and it's hardcover, I'm taking the dust jacket off because I don't trust anyone not to ruin it. Number 14, I will choose books over eating out. So I do love to eat out, but if I'm on a strict budget and it's between a new book or going out for lunch, I'm gonna go with the new book every time. 15, I hardly ever reread books. It's not something I do often, but I am trying to start rereading books more. I struggle with finishing ebooks. I need the actual physical book. So ebooks, I have a ton of ebooks on my iPad and my phone, but I never end up reading them because I just can't do ebooks. I need a physical book. Maybe eventually, who knows, maybe in the next couple years if I do another updated video of this, maybe by then I will be more into ebooks like I did with audiobooks. But for now, I can't seem to get through ebooks. Number 17, my favorite way to organize my shelves is by genre and height. So all my bookshelves are arranged by genre and category. So all the middle grade is together, all the adult books are together, YA, and then splits off into fantasy, dystopian, mystery, all that fun stuff. Number 18, I hardly DNF books. I am starting to do so more now, just because I'm like, I don't have as much time as I would like, and I started realizing, it's not worth it wasting time reading a book that I'm just not into and I'm not loving, which is probably why I DNF'd some books earlier this year. But yeah, I'm going to be DNFing books more now. Number 19, Barnes & Noble is my kryptonite, which I am sure it is for a lot of bookworms out there. It's my number one weakness. I go in and I'm just like, I'm just gonna browse. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna be good and I'm just gonna look around. No, that hardly ever happens. That has maybe happened a handful of times, but hardly ever. And what gets me is like, so at one point, they really got me because I kept getting a free drink from their cafe since I'm a Barnes & Noble member. Members were getting a free monthly drink from their cafe. And so I would go in just to get a Starbucks drink, and then I'll end up browsing, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything, I'm just looking. And of course, 98% of the time, I ended up with at least one book, if not more. So, Barnes & Noble, my kryptonite. Number 20, I'd rather memorize a page number or a chapter that I'm on rather than dog ear a book if I don't have a bookmark with me. Number 21, I like books with romance in them, but I do not like romance books. So here's what I mean by that. I'm okay if I'm reading a fantasy story and it's got romance in it as a subplot, or I'm reading a murder mystery and it's got romance in it, or a dystopian that has romance, whatever. I'm okay with romance being in books as a subplot. I do not like just romance book. So if it's like one of those fluffy contemporary romance books where the plot is the romance and there's nothing else going on, that won't cut it. I need a corrupt government. I need some demon fighting. I need something more than just a romance. Number 22, I like to read in 50 or 100 page increments at a time. So whenever I sit down to read a book, I will try, if I don't have much time, I will try to at least read 50 pages at that time. So every time I sit down to read, I want to be able to at least read 50 or 100 pages at a time. Now, that doesn't always happen. Sometimes I can only get to 20 or 30 pages, but my ideal is I like to try to read 50 to 100 every time I sit to read. Number 23, I take a book with me everywhere I go. Number 24, I used to be intimidated by large books, so anything that's like 500 pages or over, I used to be really intimidated by, but now I just love them. Some of my favorite books are like huge books like Libre's Diviner series. I was super intimidated when I first saw The Diviners because that was a huge book, but I ended up loving it and flying through them. And last, number 25 is when I buy a book for someone else as a gift, I usually also use it as an excuse to buy myself a new book as well. So it's like, I know it's your birthday, not my birthday, but here's your book. I'm still getting a book for me too. So that is it, you guys. Those are 25 bookish facts about me. Let me know in the comments below some bookish facts about you. And if you related to any of these, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!